We are back with the one and only Roger Federer. During his storied tennis career, he won more than 100 tournaments, including 20 Grand Slams. And not only is he regarded as one of the greatest players of all time, I would say the greatest player of all time, he's also a true sportsman on and off the court. And now Roger's pulling back the curtain on his life in a new book he put together with the publisher Asseline. It's a stunning visual biography called Federer, or as we like to say, Raj. Good morning.
Nice to see you, Savannah.
So this is an incredible book. It's really like it's an heirloom coffee table book. What made you want to do this?
Well, there's been so many pictures taken of my career. Maybe not so much when I was younger, because we didn't have phones back then that were taking pictures, and videos of our kids all the time. But I just thought it'd be nice to have a sort of retrospective of my career, my life. Now that it's all said and done, I started to work on the project together with Asseline 2 years ago. Yeah. And it was much more work than I thought it was going to be, because there's so many pictures, and I wanted to choose the best ones together with my wife, and I feel like we came to a really nice place now.
There's some personal ones in there too. It's kind of like your scrapbook. Was the process helpful in kind of turning the page as you're kind of transitioning into this new life? Very much so. I felt like it was like therapy as well a little bit, and I wasn't ready to tell the whole story as in words, like your autobiography, but I think in pictures I just felt like it felt really good. And there's been all these episodes for me, trying to make the breakthrough onto the tour, then being on the tour for the first time, and then everything that goes with it. The pit's massive. There's so many things that go into players or an athlete. Are there any tears on these pages? I mean, not so much as in emotional, but actually when I now look through the book, there's always a story to tell about each and every picture, and I think it's a really nice way we put it all together with Asseline. So I'm really, really happy about it. Well, there's a tennis tournament going on right now. That's right. US Open, we got the buzz in the air. You went there a time or two. You won it 5 times in a row. Remember that? Yeah, it's been a while, but I do remember some, yes. Do you have any plans to go out to Flushing Meadows? Is that the kind of thing you'd like to do? Also, yes, I went to Wimbledon this year, and I'll go to the Open actually tonight. So I haven't been back at the Open since I retired, so it's going to be also, I'm sure, nice to be in Ash, watching tennis from the sidelines this time. It's the first time I would ever do that. You'll always see these RF hats. A lot of people are not aware that you've retired. They're still wearing your hat. They're still out there. That's good. They're still representing. Okay. What about your friend Rafael Nadal? Because, of course, we know of your rivalry. We also know of your deep friendship. He's been injured. He's not at the U.S. Open. Have you talked to him? What do you think about where he's at right now? I actually just spoke to him this last week. He wanted to ask me something, and we had a chat, and I felt a little bit sorry for him that his summer didn't go as well as planned, because the French Open, he had a tough draw. Olympics, he had a tough draw as well. He was hoping, I think, also to make a medal, of course, with Alcaraz in the doubles. But overall, he can do whatever he wants. He's been, one of the most iconic tennis players we've ever had in our sport, and that's also what I told him. So I just hope he can go out on his terms and the way he wants to. But he's a great guy, great career, and I'm happy we had so many moments with Novak and Murray, and me, the 4 of us. It's iconic, including, and we just roll the videotape. I can never watch this and not cry. You and Rafa, at your retirement at the Laver Cup. I can't. It's terrible. I just cannot do it. It's so I'm laughing now, but then it was emotional. No, I know. Well, maybe the Laver Cup's coming up. Maybe that's maybe that's where all tennis greats should come and play their last match. Say goodbye, maybe. But it'd be great if, of course, Rafa can play at the Laver Cup. He has said he's going to play that. But again, he can do whatever he wants. But that was an incredible moment, of course, in my career. And there's obviously in the Asseline book, there's also going to be pictures of me and Rafa together like that. Oh, good. I hope Rafa gets a whole chapter. Yes. Got to ask you a little bit about tennis. Jannik Sinner, I know you're aware of the situation there where he was tested positive for banned substances, but ultimately cleared. He's playing at the U.S. Open. Players feel different ways about it. What are your thoughts? I understand it's a tricky situation, and it's the nightmare of every athlete and team to have these allegations and these problems, because we fill out these forms all day, every day, and it lives with you every morning when you wake up. You think, is somebody at the door coming to test me? So it's really difficult. It's not something we want to see in our sport, these types of news, regardless if
he did something or not, or any player did. It's just noise that we don't want, you know. So I understand the frustration of, has he been treated the same as others? And I think this is where it comes down to. I think we all trust pretty much that Jannik didn't do anything, but the inconsistency potentially that he didn't have to sit out while they were not 100% sure what was going on. I think that's the question here that needs to be answered. But look, it is what it is, and we need to trust the process as well of everyone involved here.
Yeah. Well, as for you, you look very tan. You've been playing golf. Yeah. I hear you've been playing pickleball.
Not so much.
That's a little bit, yes. A little bit. Could we see you on the tennis court again? Maybe, obviously not on the tour, but like doing exhibitions or something like that.
I would love that. Yes. I mean, I've been on the tennis court a lot with my children, actually. Yeah. Actually, also with Mirka, my wife, and some friends of mine while we were here holidaying, you know, vacation in the Hamptons. And I love going out there and playing tennis. It's great. Exhibitions, I don't know yet if I should do it right away, but it's I get stage fright nowadays. To be honest, I haven't been on the court for so long in front of fans. I think you still got it. So,
well, actually, speaking of stage fright, so we talk about the Laver Cup, which of course is the tournament you helped to start. It's in Berlin this year, but next year it's in San Francisco. Right. And you went out to promote it, and I heard you got shot a few baskets with Steph Curry.
We did, yeah. That was actually fun to see Steph there, and then now he's got the Olympic gold. I mean, that was an incredible moment as well.
I wanted to ask,
and I made my shots, and I stopped.
So you did make it. I wanted to ask Steph.
I'm not the most difficult of shots, but
is Steph with us? I wanted to ask him if Roger has game. Steph, does Roger have game?
Oh!
Just to say hello.
Congrats, man. That was unreal.
Thank you so much.
Shots there at the end.
I mean, you look just like the reps I just saw in the video where you had in San Francisco.
How you been?
Been great.
Good?
Been great. It's great to see you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for coming in. It's so good.
Just got to get two icons together. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we love you all. Thank you so much, Raj. The book is called Federer, and we have a lot more about it on our website as well. Craig, over to you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.